And welcome back, my friends. Thank you for standing by. Let's jump in. So my copy of this game is in a pretty rough shape, unfortunately. And that's led to, at least I think that's the reason for, a couple interesting events. When we were playing this game before, the first night, we had a strange glitch happened where roughly half of the game's assets were replaced with these pink boxes of various shapes and sizes. I think probably they were the character hitboxes, but they were just solid pink squares, and they it made the game very difficult, as you could imagine. We had one thing happen where part of a level failed to load, and we fell through the game into out of bounds, and we ended up soft locked because there was no way for me to lose the life to restart the level, and there was nowhere I could get to. So those were interesting problems. We've had 3 good runs at the game, though. We made it that run that soft locked. We made it about, I think, 3/4 of the way into the game before that happened. And on our current save file, we're actually on the last level, but I'm there with no continues and no extra lives. So there's really no hope of clearing the last level. I don't expect to be able to do it in a single life. Not in a Contra game like this. So I'm thinking the best course of action is just to take the game from the top, and I hope we can play through it a whole lot better and get to that same point, to the last level, with more lives in the pocket. That's the plan for tonight, I think. Take another look at the options here. Been playing on normal difficulty. We may step it up to hard someday, but it's normal for now. Music a bit lower than the sound effects. We could bring it up a little bit more, though. Just taking another look at the controls, so I remember how to play. Good luck. Oh, I'm already taking damage. This is not your typical Contra experience. You don't die in a single hit. This is rough. This is rough. I'm almost dead though. I'm currently one hit away from the grave. Looking at the controls didn't do me a lot of good because some of the information there was wrong. The controls are weird because you've got a couple side-scrolling levels like this, and then you've got a lot of like behind the back and overhead levels. And the controls are different in each style, so I think the controls are being summarized for the behind-the-back levels. And that's why they're quote-unquote wrong for this level. Because the left and the L1 and 2 buttons don't do what they said in the thing. But it's okay, we're fine. I was having trouble figuring out what button it was to stand in place and aim, like I'm doing here right now. The menu led me to believe it was going to be one of the right-hand shoulder buttons, but it's actually one of the left ones. Save that spread gun. I think the music broke. I don't remember how to fight this thing. It got me. Oh, cool. Wasn't expecting that. It's gonna do it again. No, it's not. It's gonna do something worse. Victory. Oh no! Oh no, the floor's not loading. I didn't see that the floor ended there. Well, this is the first time this particular glitch has happened. Is there ground there? There is! Thank goodness they put an enemy to show me what was up. No, I missed the jump. I don't know how, but I did. doesn't seem like you'd be able to make that leap. It seems like this bar is way too far away from that platform there. One up. Nice one-up emote. One-up John. I think we've crashed. Well, how about we give this a reset? What do you say? It's always something with this game. You have the best luck with games. This game is very, the disc is very badly scratched. I should probably exchange it. Like, I think I'm still within the return window with the store that I bought it from, and I'm torn on whether or not to exchange it because it doesn't play very well, but it, on the one hand, which is bad, but it gives me interesting glitches on the other hand, which is good. If it weren't expensive, you know, it's kind of a pricey game. You know, I mean, it runs about as much as a new game, which is not an insignificant chunk of change to me. If it were a little cheaper, I would just keep this copy and buy a second one that was hopefully in good condition. You just keep this one for fun, but I don't know. Anyway, let me reset and see if we get a better... I should check. There's one that might do resurfacing. If I played and bought more games on disc, I would just invest in a nice disc buffer. The chat pointed me in the direction of one. I wrote it down somewhere, but that people have said is really good. But it's pricey too. Like it's like the cost of several games. So yeah, maybe I'll make a phone call. Maybe I'll make a phone call sometime and see if one of the shops near me does a resurfacing. Might be a good idea. But anyway, let me reset because this game can run. We have seen this game run without problems. So maybe a reset's all we need. Give me just a moment. I'm usually always up for, interesting glitches with games breaking down. if it doesn't work, if we get overwhelmed with frustration because it never works properly, which I don't think will be the case. I think it'll work. Then there's always Castlevania. We always throw that on to end the night out. We got a lot of time yet, though, so no worries about that currently. I feel like I'm drifting off to my right a lot tonight. I'm still not fully recovered from Survival Kids. That game put me through the 5 stages of grief tonight. If anyone's taken a psychology course and you have to do a project related to Kubler-Ross, then I give you permission to use my VOD as a case study. The music's starting to have trouble. No, the music broke. Oh, it's coming back. Come on, music, pull through. We're rooting for you. I mean, it looks much better. We've actually got, you know, like, the environment loaded this time. The music's gone, so, you know, we still have that, but, I mean, it looks good. Oh, I think those are a one-hit kill. I forgot that. See, look at how far that jump is. What a distance. The jumping in this is pretty satisfying, though. I looked away, and it wasn't a good time to look away. So your character can jump really far. It's like the anti-Operation C. My problem with that game is you have no horizontal distance to your jump, and in this game you have all the horizontal distance. It's wonderful. Your jump is out of control. I thought that green thing was health. Oh no, the health is a cross. Like a red cross. I don't remember what the green thing does. See what this is supposed to look like? Oh yeah. It's very boss heavy, this game. No. That's really, really bogus. I'm bleeding lives. That's alright. It's probably to my benefit if we game over and restart this level. It's okay. It's okay. Restart so we can keep our continues in the pocket. The first level, might have to play the first level a little bit because it's kind of a long level and I need to refamiliarize myself with the bosses. But once we make it through the first level, I feel like the game stays pretty easy from level 1 all the way up to the next to last level. Pretty easy. I mean, it's I'm gonna have problems, but of the levels I've managed to make it all the way through, I think level 1 is the second hardest. I should mess with the controls a little bit to put the weapon select button. The weapon change weapons button should be on a shoulder button so that I can change weapons without releasing the fire button. The music always dies right around here. That's happened consistently. Can't react fast enough. Spread gun bullets are so weak. No! It's this again. Well, we're not gonna make it anywhere. Why? It didn't happen last time. Let's try that. Fingers crossed. like that much better. So far, at least. I don't know what kind of problems that moving the buttons around might create for me later on, but initial impression is I feel much better having my weapon select on the shoulder. Just running into bullets, not a good idea. No, this boss is basically right out of Super C. I don't think I recognized it before, but now I do. Go quick so the music doesn't have time to die. No, get out of my way. That idea didn't really work out. Kind of froze up there for a moment. Not really sure what caused that. Battle's just too intense. It's all the 3D graphics on the spaceship. Nice. Alright, please let there be ground over here. Please let there be ground. Looking good. I don't know what that flying gun is up to. It's just firing up in the air like that. What's its... I don't know what's its idea. No! My one-up! It fell into the lava! Ah, infinite sadness. Here's another one. Thank you, on up, John.
Yeah.
Oh, those green things are the super bombs. That's right. I forgot we had super bombs in this game. That boss looks like a peanut. This boss is having a bad time. I'm bad at miscalculating what this boss is up to. You know what? Let's just use another bomb. Let's just get rid of this guy quickly. No reason in standing around suffering any more than we have to. I mean, the homing missiles are convenient, but very weak. Very, very weak. It's nice to be able to stand in place, I guess, but... So long, Peanut. A lot of wild flashing lights here. Just stand here, fire, and watch for missiles. As we slowly remove this boss's health. Victory! Alright, there we go. That's the level. Let's make a save. Oh, I selected save. Okay, good, good, good. Great. Okay, we're gonna get to see another level now. You must attack aggressively. Oh, early 3D games, huh? I don't remember this. There we go. Maybe that's how we fought it before. Invincibility. We've got this like look up and look down ability, and I never use those. Oh, check out that moon. I don't think I ever looked at that before. It's like a perfect octagon. Alright, it's rounder than that. Go in there first, or... Ah, stop looking up. Stop looking down. And I want to come over here first, I think. Bombs. Game's very generous with the bombs. This is what this game looks like a lot of the time, actually. There are... I don't know, there are only 2 side-scrolling levels in the whole game, unfortunately. There's like 3 or 4 of these behind-the-back levels, and there are 3 or 4 top-down levels. I was kind of disappointed to learn that. Naturally, I like the side-scrolling levels the best myself, but
Like chicken.
so to only get 2 of them is pretty sad. We came up from that way. I'm not really sure where to go. Oh, here it is. Could you stop aiming up, please? That not using the aim up and aim down thing is creating a lot of trouble for me. I never used it at all before and never felt like I needed to, but tonight I feel like I need to all the time. No, I haven't played Contra 4. That's one of them I don't have, the one on the DS. And it's because I can't stream DS games. I'm not really motivated to buy it. I mean, naturally, I'd like to have it at some point, but it hasn't been a priority because yeah, I wouldn't be able to play it on the stream. I still have a few side-scrolling Contra games left to play, though. And I've got a couple left to master. Out of the ones that I have played.
Who's your daddy?
I still like this game, even though it isn't, you know, like I said, I prefer the side scrolling, but for what this is, I still like this game quite a bit.
Tastes like chicken.
victory. Yeah, instead of using the aim up feature, when it comes to enemies that are like high up, I tend to just jump and let the auto aim help me out.
Tastes like chicken.
Probably not the best way to play, but because I moved my buttons around, it's actually more convenient. Oh, there it is. Saying there's a switch somewhere. Somewhere it turned out to be immediately behind me.
Check, please.
The strafe, however, while I don't aim up and down, the strafe I use all the time. My finger's always resting on the strafe button. Even when I'm not using it, I'm ready at a moment's notice. No. Oh, okay. I thought the health disappeared. I picked it up. That's fine. Why is my invincibility not working? Oh, it is. It is working. It's when you're invincible, the invincibility timer replaces your health. And I saw the invincibility timer wearing down. I thought that was my health wearing down, and I was panicking. Wow, this bomb is super effective against this boss. That's amazing. All right, level 2, no major problems. I don't even think we lost a life. No crashes, no glitches. Wish the armrests were higher up on my chair. Alright, here we go. The third type of level. Top down. There's a lot of these top down levels in the game. They're alright. I think probably the top down is the second best type of level. You know what? The behind the back 3D levels, I didn't think about it before, but I think they remind me of Shadows of the Empire on the N64. I feel like I really liked Shadows of the Empire when it was new, but I think if I tried to go back to it, it would be very difficult. Maybe we'll try it some night though, because I would be curious to see. Oh, that was a mine. I thought that enemy had dropped a health for me. He dropped a mine. How rude. The mine was not healthy. Not at all. Not at all. Come on, please, a health item. I don't want to lose this life. I'm not going to walk in that mine. Spider. I did lose the life. Now I'll probably find a health item immediately, right? That's usually how it goes. Maybe not. Oh, I remember this part. No wonder I lost a life. This part's tricky. Please, stop, please. I'm gonna lose another life. What is that enemy up to? That was so weird. Why do so many games have fire spiders? Why must those two things be combined? Fire and spider. Is it because they sound similar? I saw that spider running for me. Invincibility, here we go. Oh, I'm definitely gonna lose a life or two here. Oh, what's going on? I got stuck on the wall over there. This is bad. The little guy on top of the boss reminds me of Skull Kid from Majora. Rude. I need a lock-on button. I need Z targeting. Yeah, it was definitely the first game that I played with a targeting system like that. I can't think of anything I played before with anything like it. This boss fight is incredibly difficult. I don't remember this being so hard the last time we tried to beat this. Can't ever see the enemy. I do what I can't face him. I really don't like that there's an invisible wall there. Like they should have. Why an invisible wall? Like there's walls around 90% of the arena, and then they just leave this area over here open and put an invisible wall. Looks bad. Looks bad, feels bad to play. Looks like I could run over there and, I don't know, be safe. Also, I'm shocked the analog sticks won't work. I'm not shocked that the right stick doesn't do anything, but it's really weird that the left stick doesn't. It would be so much easier if it did. Oh, thank goodness. Level's not even over. That was awful. I feel like I've had a much easier time with that boss before. Can't really say what was so different, but I know that boss was not as hard the last time I fought it. Probably had a better weapon and used it effectively, rather than just the regular old pea shooter. Yeah, it probably came out before it. I felt like I remembered using it last time, but clearly I am mistaken. Resident Evil had to be re-released to use it. Well, it's a good thing they did. I mean, I haven't played Resident Evil on the PlayStation, but you know, analog sticks are a wonderful thing. Terrible. I'm doing real bad. This level was supposed to be easy. There's invincibility, and I'm wasting it by not moving. I think I have the director's cut version of Resident Evil for the PlayStation. I think that's what it's called, Resident Evil Director's Cut. I don't know how different it is from the standard version. But if we ever do that on the stream, it'll be that version, probably. I actually don't have it physically. I have it on the PSP. No. We have to do the whole level again. I think we're better off just loading the save file. Feels like cheating. Yeah, well, I mean, I have it for the PSP, so I don't have the I can't use it with the controller anyway. I could only use it with whatever you know. I don't know. I assume it would be that they would put the DualShock version on the PSP, but so that you could use that little thumbstick, but maybe not. Or that little, I don't know, that little coin that they have on the PSP is so weird. It's like joystick equivalent is such a, the little slider thing is so weird. I kind of like it. waste my super bombs? What's going on? I've already lost a ton of health. I don't think I'm gonna do any better than I did the first time. Yeah, I don't really recall coming across any health for this level. I was trying to get out of the way of that laser beam. And it still got me. When you're about to die, you always need to remember to turn your weapon back to the machine gun so that you don't lose your extra. Whatever weapon you're carrying when you die, you lose. But you can't lose the machine gun since it's the basic weapon, so always want to change back to it. You need to remember to use these super bombs before I die, too. Use them on the boss. Speaking of the boss.
Time for an ass whooping.
We're gonna blow this guy up with so many bombs.
Time for an ass whooping.
Oh, you have to aim them, I forgot.
Time for an ass whooping. Eat this. Eat this.
Oh, I'm out. He's not consistent. What is going on? I am just... this is just not good. This is not fun. I don't remember this being so terrible. I mean, I know I didn't like this before, but I don't remember hating it so much. Ugh. It's disgusting. I'm wasting my invincibility again.
Time for an ass whooping.
So when we fight this boss, the camera locks behind us, and like we can only strafe. Like I can't turn my character or anything. Here, we're in a different sort of like control mode than we were previously. And the thing about that is like when the frog boss that we were fighting before starts off in a way that looks really similar to this, and you would think would be the same, where the camera would lock behind you as you're fighting like the three, I don't know, it's got three like heads that are coming off of it. It's before it turns into a frog. But no, during that part, like you're still in free roaming mode, so if you don't hold the strafe button yourself, you'll turn around and be facing the wrong direction and to be unable to fight the boss. It's so goofy. Like they could do a good job at a fight like this, like they did here, but for whatever reason, for that earlier one, they didn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's very weird. What a mess. What a mess. Alright, let's go ahead and save our game. Thank you for the GG. I'm feeling not great. I'm feeling not great. I'm having a lot more trouble than I was expecting to have. I don't necessarily want to save over that save file. We'll create a second one. Welcome in, Leo MP200. Good to have you with us tonight. How am I? I'm actually kind of wearing down. You've caught me at a weird time because I was thinking about I'm thinking about wrapping the stream. I'm doing pretty good, but I'm running low on energy, and I think that I probably shouldn't push things. I'm struggling with the game a lot more than I expected to, and I think it's because I'm running on fumes. So while I really hate to end a stream right as someone's arriving, I kind of think I'm gonna have to do that to you tonight. I think that probably we should call it a night, my friends. It's earlier than I want to wrap up too, but like I said, I'm kind of running down. So yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you very much. You've been very kind to me tonight. Barnacules came in with a gigantic raid, and so many of you were kind enough to follow the stream and to hang around for the rest of the stream, and I really appreciate that, my friends. I hope I'm going to get to see you all again very soon. But I think it's going to be about it for us for tonight. Never seen this game. This game is all right. It's yeah, it's I think it's the first 3D Contra. It's on the PlayStation 1. It's got a couple it's got a couple stages that are side scrollers, but only 2. Most of the stages are either top down, like this one is, or they're behind the back, like what you might have just seen at the end of the previous level. Kind of like that. It sort of alternates. I feel like most of the levels are top down. Like, it's got 3 or 4 that are top down, it's got 3 or 4 that are behind the back, and it's got 2 that are side scrollers, I think. Roughly. And, it's rough around the edges. It's far from a perfect game. But, I do kind of like it. That last level is really frustrating me, but, it's kind of a cool game. It's worth checking out. It's worth checking out if you can get a hold of a copy of it. But all right, I'm gonna send us off on a raid, my friends. Let's head over to. This one. All right, I'm gonna send us in the direction of Kuki. Kuki is still you know, well, like all of us, growing our community. So I know that she'd really appreciate us dropping by and checking out her channel and giving it a chance. I don't know her super well. We found her on a sort of random raid playing, I think, Banjo-Tooie. I might be wrong about that. It was quite a while ago. It's been a long time since I've seen her live at the end of one of our streams. But she's playing something called Garden Story on the Xbox. I don't know what it is, but I want to check it out. So I think it's on the Xbox. I don't know what it's on. She's got an Xbox tag, but it doesn't look like an Xbox game to me. But anyway, let's go over and check it out. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, everybody. Next week on the stream, I usually don't stream on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Sunday, but probably Mondays when you catch me next. Weeknights next week around 11 p.m. Central Time. Going to be working on Dark Souls, Hercules on Nintendo 64, maybe more of this, our Castlevania Challenge Run, who knows what else. But it's time to head out. That's all I have for you for tonight, so let's go on an adventure.